My sense of fashion can be described as hard to pin. It is so true. You wouldn't believe how many jumpsuits I own. Yeah, it is a little different than European, but don't worry, that is the only rhyme I will be doing tonight. Yes. Are you excited? Funniest comedian with a day job? Yeah, you're here to help decide that. And it is an honor to be in front of you as someone who started stand-up comedy because they were getting a lot of laugh reacts on Microsoft Teams. Now, if I can make it on Teams, I can make it at House of Comedy on a Tuesday night, I thought. Yes. Now, don't let the colored hair fool you. I am a business professional by day. I even went to business school. And funny enough, the real reason I started doing stand-up comedy and the reason I went to business school are the same. I have a point to prove to my father. And I'm not the only comedian who does. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I think stand-up's beautiful. We all give each other a bunch of feedback all the time. You know, we're always trying to make each other better. But folks, if I'm being honest tonight, there's this one piece of feedback I get and I hate it. I hate it. They come up to me and they say, Jolie, you gotta do more crowd work. You gotta have conversations with the audience. That's how you're gonna get your Netflix special. Well, folks, I worked my day job today. I'm sure some of you, who had to work today? Yeah, you're probably a little tired, and I don't believe in the crowd working. But in working the crowd, it's all right. Like, I missed his cue, but it's okay. Yeah, I just couldn't get up here and talk at you and stand by my principles as a person if I let the work of the many benefit me, the one. And if that makes me a comic-unist, it makes me a comic-unist. You're right, I should have rhymed something with comic-unist. Yeah, by professional trade, I am a professional drug dealer enabler. Yes. Hold your applause for now. I make sure that all of Arizona's weed has bags and jars to go into. Yes. It really is a thankless job. You're welcome. It's an honor to serve. I'm very brave. And if I'm being honest, it's been a tough couple of months at the weed factory. All right? It ain't easy working for Big Green. It's not. I think of these infamous drug lords, right? Pablo Escobar. And he got all this glory. I thought corporate cannabis was going to be more like that. You know, at the bare minimum, I thought I was finally going to get a 401k. You know? I got a 420k. And it's a crumb of an edible. And that's not even going to last me past tonight. Well, let alone retirement. But yeah, I think about Pablo Escobar. He had to have supply chain nerds like me working in the back, you know, making sure the drugs were getting from to and from. I lose sleep at night wondering if the Alaska Thunderfuck terpenes are going to make it on time. There's no glory in that. Pablo Escobar had women throwing themselves at his feet. And I have a coworker named Ian who believes that if he wears enough crystals, he'll be a metaphysical Power Ranger. He believes we manifest a profit. And because this is a real business, I have to look him in the eyes when I ask, did the crystals manifest the report that's due? You know, working with a bunch of professional stoners, you don't get a lot done. Sometimes I wish I worked for Big White. That'd be cocaine. My name's Jolie Page. Have a good night.